ass religious.
Dead faces in my pocket, nigga. All I ever had was a rocket, nigga. Domestic glass pot up on the stove. Cook it up with baking soda, let it roll. Nobody gave me nothing, had to hustle my own. Everybody know how they call my phone. We speaking codes now, nigga, ain't no time for that. Try to send me back to the cage jack. Well, I ain't trying to hear none of that fuck shit. I gotta get this money. Hey, what's going on? It's your only host, BZ995 WCE Radio. Up next, man, we got Jayteks with Final Words. Look, I reacted to Jayteks before. Dope artist, bro. A deep feeling void, just right along with Pharrell. I think they two should do a collab together, but you know, Jayteks definitely got like a deeper the tone when it comes to music, because I can feel in his, you know, if an artist next to an artist, you can feel the artists that have been through something when you hear their music. You feel what I'm saying? Something that you never experienced before. So right now we're gonna go ahead and get into it with Jayteks with Final Words. Let's get it.
I can't take this shit anymore. Every day. I'm gonna get my payback. I swear to God I will. I'm gonna fucking kill every single one of them. I don't care. I wear this mask every single day. I walk around with a smile like everything's okay, but it's not. My whole entire life's in shambles, and my thoughts are always scattered like a game of Scrabble. And I'm sorry if I ramble, but this is how I feel, and these emotions are too much to handle. And I ain't got no one to talk to. I feel so alone in these halls in which I walk through. I go to school and I get laughed at, and when I try to make a friend I get backstabbed. And when I walk to class they always yank my backpack. They knock me down and yell, "Take that, you fag bag." And everybody laughs hysterically. How could they treat someone so cruel and so carelessly? They don't even know my name or a thing about me. So ashamed, this world is probably better off without me. I feel worthless, questioning myself, what did I ever do to deserve this? I feel nervous every time I step inside my class, cause the second I walk in I start being harassed.
You sound like a suicide
They leave notes right upon my desk, telling me that I should wrap a rope around my neck, sending threats that they'll kick my ass right after school. And if I open up my mouth I'm only adding fuel. So I stay quiet, and when teachers ask what's going on, I just deny it. And they pie it every single time. Can't they realize these lies which I hide behind? Or can't they hear it in my voice? I fabricate the truth cause I ain't really got no choice. Constantly in fear, I walk these halls in pure trepidation. Why do all these kids cause me so much devastation? Just today at lunch, I was sitting by myself and got sucker punched. They hit my head hard and knocked the food right off my tray. Beat me to the ground and poured some milk right on my face. They yelled, "This is what you get, you worthless piece of shit. No one wants to be your friend. I hope you fucking die so we don't see your face again. And don't you cry for help or else we'll fucking break your chin." And everybody started laughing as I'm wiping off the milk with some torn up napkins. I could feel my hands shaking and my head spinning, body aching from the punch, knees and leg kicking. I grab my book bag and limp away, thinking to myself the same shit a different day. So I step inside the bathroom to pee alone, and from inside the stalls I heard a voice so unknown. So I knocked and opened up the door. It was a kid breaking down on the bathroom floor. So I asked him what his name was and what was wrong. He slowly looked up and told me that his name was Tom. He said, "I'm sick of being picked on, sick of being laughed at. My life is one big sitcom. I can't do this shit no more. My heart is torn apart playing a game of tug of war. Cause one
understand the
half
song.
seeks
Final
forgiveness,
words,
and the
bro.
other wants revenge for the pain inflicted. They're the reason why my
go like
happiness
this,
is
though.
so restricted. Can you blame me for the way I feel and being vindictive? And I replied, I feel the same way. Perhaps you and I were meant to share the same fate. I wanna kill them all, every last one of them. And Tom replied, you need guns, I got a ton of them. From that point forward, we both made a promise that would bring us so much closer. Looked him in his eyes and I could tell we shared the same drive, the same hate deep inside from being victimized. So we shook hands and made a deal that we keep our mouths shut and our plans concealed. A few hours passed and we met up at his house. The thought of finally getting vengeance made us both aroused. The house was empty with nobody home. He said my family's on vacation and left me alone. I feel disowned and to be honest I've grown numb to it. Cause my whole life all I've ever done was run from it. But that shit stops tomorrow. I swear to fucking God that everyone will feel my sorrow. And then he pulled out 2 duffel bags. He said this is for those who cause us trouble on our paths. And each bag had weapons loaded, handguns, magazines, and homemade explosives. We agreed that tomorrow they would feel our wrath, and every classroom in the school would be a bloodbath. I finally felt like I had power, and when tomorrow comes I show them all who's the real coward. For all the tears that they made me shed, for all the fear that made me wish that I was fucking dead. I just wish I had some help. I wish the ones I loved did not ignore my mental health. My parents hardly speak to me, how could they ever tell? I'm a danger to myself and our society as well, and it's too late. I'm so broken, way beyond repair. Tired of hoping that somebody out there really cares. But maybe now they will finally pay some attention. Maybe now they will finally show some affection. And to the kids at school, I hope that you regret the torment that you put me through. All I wanted was a friend, someone to have my back, to put my pain at ease and place my mind back on track. I've been bullied my entire life. My heart is filled with hatred, agony, and so much strife. This was the only way I could escape. I had to let go and finally lose my grip with faith. These are my final words, and by now I'm probably dead underneath the dirt. I am the product of a blessing that was once neglected. I am the product of an angel that became demented. I promise you I'm not the only one. Pay attention to the closest and the lonely ones. Try and help before it's too late, before they end up just like me and meet their doomsday.
Just today, there was a shooting at Traverse Ridge High School. Shooters were identified as 2 males by the names of Christian Davis and Tom Wilson. Christian and Tom were both seniors at Traverse Ridge High School and were expected to graduate this coming June. Security camera footage showed both males approaching the entrance of the building with 1 duffel bag in each hand. Officials said inside the duffel bag were weapons, magazines, and homemade explosives.
This song
Reports
right here
say
is
there were
just...
8 students in critical condition, 5 teachers wounded, and 15 students pronounced.
You understand what it do to an individual that's strong-minded. It eats you up. Piss you off sometimes too. But some people just had that gratitude, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, it was Jayteks with final words, right? But at the same time though, people that bully individuals is people that's unhappy with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They do that to make people they bully people that bully people. They give another person a hard time for no apparent reason. Are always unhappy with themselves because somebody else is doing something worse to them. You feel what I'm saying? So they have no way to express themselves besides expressing that same pain onto somebody else that don't deserve that. You feel what I'm saying? The same way they don't deserve that, but it's a constant thing, and today it's happening. And that makes people draw to the suicidal. It's so sickening. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in taking your own self out because somebody else is giving you a hard time. But I do believe in if a person is feeling that way, especially if you care about them, you know what I'm saying? You have to like talk to them. If it was up to me and if I knew, bro, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have beat up everybody in this classroom for him. You know what I'm saying? Off the strength of, don't do that to him. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Like, and that's the Jayteks. That's the reason why I say like his creative skills with music, bro, is just was for second to none, bro. Second to none. Because when they spit, they got that pain music. When they come to that, this is why I do it is, man. Underrated, underground, up and coming. Because listen, look, who wouldn't support this? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't support it? You feel me? Great song, perfect visual, incredible. Y'all already know how this go. It's your only host, BZ995, Jayteks, with final words on WC Radio. Peace.
Cash religious.
Dead faces in my pocket, nigga. All I ever had was a rocket, nigga. Domestic glass pot up on the stove. Cook it up with baking soda, let it roll. Nobody gave me nothing, had to hustle my own. Everybody know how they call my phone. We speaking codes now, nigga, ain't no time for that. Try to send me back to the cage jack. Well, I ain't trying to hear none of that fuck shit. I gotta get this money and I gotta get bucks quick. Everybody around me, we on the same mission. So everybody else, you know how the way we in them kitchens. Pots after pots, week after